Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to West Ham Reunited. I'm Andy. I got back from Stratford probably a couple of hours ago, but I've just took time to reflect and obviously think about the stuff what unfolded at London Stadium today, which obviously finished West Ham United 3. No, West Ham United 2, Leeds United 3. But before I do that, I'd like to thank our channel sponsors, Glazewise, Windows Doors Conservatory, John is your man. And if you mention West Ham United, you get a discount. And of course, my usual shout out for Iron supporting food banks. If anyone can make any donations, that would be great. John and his team are there every home game. And you can also donate with the link below. Right, let's have a look. I've got a few comments in there. West Ham Irons, hope you're doing well. Lawrence, hope you're doing well. And Evening Grant. Yeah, so this is just a quick match reaction. This is only going to be 5 or 10 minutes or so. I've got a guest coming on tomorrow, which will do a proper post match. But yeah, I thought I'd just come on and give another. Done my reaction on West Ham Fan TV, which may have been a bit. I don't know. I think your emotions can sometimes get in the way, especially when it happened straight after the game. But I thought I'll just have time. Obviously, I've watched the highlights back. I didn't see anything before I done it. So yeah, I just thought I'll come on. Let's have a look who else is in the chat. Mr. Cox, hope you got home okay. James, hope you're well. Thank you, West Ham Irons. Yeah, if you click the like button, if you do. Yeah, exactly. Bryn on Old Trafford. So we started up with the starting 11, which was at what we've done on Norwich. So if anyone who doesn't know, obviously Lucas Fabianski in goal, Vladimir Soufal, Craig Dawson and Issa Diop centre backs, with Aaron Creswell making his second appearance since his injury. Then on the websites, it said that Manuel Lanzini was partnering Declan Rice as a midfield two, with a front four of Jared Bowen, Pablo Fornals, Nikola Vasic, and Mikel Antonio. Yeah, obviously we didn't get off to the best of starts, did we, with that goal from Harrison? Obviously he didn't only just get one. Yeah, the ball got played over the top, and after looking it back, obviously Creswell, bit of a misjudgment of the ball. But a lot of stuff happened since then. Obviously, Fabianski. I can't. Harrison's finish was absolutely. It was a great finish, to be honest. I know a few people are probably. It could have been avoided, but to be fair, it was a great finish. Just have a look before I move on at the comments. People saying, "Oh, yeah, awful defence." Yeah, I'll get onto that, Lawrence. Let's have a look here. Question for you: What Alex Crowe got to do to get on the pitch? Well, I've heard some more rumours. James apparently is going back. They're not happy with his game time, and you never know. So we'll have to see what happened there. West Ham Lions. I'll answer your comment with regards to that in a second. After I've when he got substituted. Let's have a look. Dylan, hope you're doing well also. But no, obviously we didn't get off to the best of starts, and I thought first 10 minutes we just didn't get going. And fair play to Leeds, their high press is they've been reliant for it for so long on what they've done, but we just couldn't adjust. Obviously, with this is the third time, third time we've no fourth time we've played them now since we're back in the Premier League, so we know what to. Fourth time we've played them now, so we know what to expect, the high press. But no, obviously we got back into the game after that with a goal from Jared Bowen on the 34th minute, which was a great header. Good delivery ball in from Creswell. But yeah, no, a great play. And then I thought, yeah, we'll push on from this now. We'll probably win this one 3. I don't know, 2-1, etc. I thought we would really push on. Obviously, since then it was against the run of play when Leeds got their second goal. But poor defending. Obviously, the ball coming in and then literally going off. I think it was his thigh or his chest, Harrison, to make it 2-1. And I thought Moyes is just going to knuckle into him in the second half time. We're going to come out and push on. And yeah, I was just expecting us to push on. Obviously, we did. Pablo Fornals on the 52nd minute. What a fantastic finish that was. He was very quiet for most of that game, but when we needed someone to step up, he did, and fair play to him. Um, Obviously, the situation unfolded in the 60th minute when Harrison got his hat trick. Sorry, let me move on. Sorry, let's have a look. Yeah, such a shame. Yeah, I agree. Let's have a look here. Rusty B, hope you're doing well, sir. We'll have to have a catch up soon. Thought outspied, outclassed, bad day at the office. Draw a line underneath it. Yeah, I agree, mate. I'm really looking forward to Man United. I really am. I really am looking forward to the game. Let's have a look. Dylan, with regards to Russ's the comment for Russ, Russ is he's in charge of the music. He plays bubbles and he is the DJ at the London Stadium. DJ Rusty B. Absolute legend he is. Absolute legend. Let's have a look here, people. So, we're ready to get in line. Yeah, I know. Right. So, Harrison's goal. I've got to admit, this was a poor goal to give away, especially the fact that we was on top, and pretty much all of them were the same. For me, after looking it back, yeah, it was a poor touch from Vlasic. I will literally have a 5 minute conversation about Vlasic in a second, but the ball into him, it was miscontrolled. I'm actually gonna, and it was a great finish by Harrison. I'm actually going to criticise Fabianski for this as well. After watching it back, obviously he hesitated at first. In my opinion, I'm not saying we deserved it, but I'd like to know what anyone else thinks. Obviously, some people, because I'll sit right behind that when I can see. If Fabianski didn't stutter, I think he could have got that ball. If he just sprinted as soon as that ball was played, I think he could have got there personally. Obviously, I'm not a goalkeeper, but I think if he does that, he sort of gave Harrison the option because the way he dived, he sort of opened it up. That's just my opinion. My opinion on it. The reason what I wanted to get into is this is probably the subject. I've actually had I've had some disagreements on it, but like you said, football is all about opinions, and Nikola Vlasic, in my opinion, he is becoming a scapegoat uh, for this. I'm not saying he had an outstanding game. I'm not saying it's the fan base. I'm saying it's Moyes as well. When things are not going right, Vlasic is the one who gets substituted, and I think it's wrong. Especially if I said this on a couple of Facebook pages, I've said it on my Twitter as well. If David Moyes brought Vlasic off to change the system, I would have accepted that. But in my opinion, Lanzini wasn't at it. People can say he wasn't playing in the same position, but his natural position. But it just wasn't right. If Lanzini was, or why didn't he bring Crow on for Lanzini? Something like that. Nikola Vlasic is an attack-minded footballer. Will offer us so much better. Even going backward, even defending, he offered more than what Arthur Masuaku did today, in my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right, but this is just my opinion watching the game in the stadium. Um, I'm. It does frustrate me. James will probably back me up. Sorry, Ben Rama was a scapegoat, and he still is now as well. If things are not going right, it's Ben Rama's fault. At the end of the day, everyone's entitled. Everyone's entitled to an opinion, but blaming Vlasic, I think, is a bit harsh when out of the other players on the pitch, I think some players were poor. That's just my opinion. Let's have a look here and see some comments. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I agree, West Ham Lions. It is a second gen, and I cannot wait for Zuma to return next week. But as I said on my fan cam on West Ham Fan TV, Moyes has got a headache, not because they've played well. Who's going to perform better next to Zuma? That's the question. And I know Diop was at fault for a couple of the goals, but Dawson wasn't much better today. They both were. They both were absolutely dreadful. and in my opinion, I'll try and get another centre back in. Obviously, Nat Phillips has got a broken cheekbone, which I think he can train, but he still can't play. So I think that would be a bit of a wasteful signing. So probably not looking at that. But for Kalatakar, why did we not get him on the first week of January? I'm just going to scroll through some of these comments. Yeah, I agree, James. Yeah, he goes to. Yeah, I agree. Vlasic's control was shocking, but obviously I'll move on. Yeah, should not have stopped. Yeah, I'm right to opinion, but he hasn't fit his part. That's not. I agree with what you're saying there, but he didn't go to West Ham. I'm worth £28 million or whatever we paid for it. West Ham paid that. It's like any team's going to pay more than that, so you can't really say he's not fit the price tag, in my opinion. This was a big week for Vlasic. No Ben Rama here. Vlasic has played one real decent game versus Leeds in the cup. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look here. Today's performance shows a different. Yeah, I agree, Andrew. Very agree with you. Yeah, so I sort of agree with you, James. But as you can see here, Ben Rama's not here, and now it's Vlasic. It seems to be that position where they get Pollard. Everyone in the chat, it would. I would just like an opinion on it because I've sort of questioned that when people were saying, who would you rather have on the left? Not, don't say a new signing because it's not. Obviously, this is what we've got at the minute. Who would you rather have playing left wing at the minute, Nikola Vlasic or Arthur Masuaku? If people could let me know that. Dylan Vlasic is a decent player, but in my opinion, people use he plays No, Dylan, I agree. But we made the change today, and it didn't make a difference. We didn't change the system. We didn't even really change because Creswell just moved into. We didn't change the system all game. Moy should have put Crow on. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be back. You see what I mean, James? I understand where everyone's coming from, and it's like everyone's telling me I've had a couple of DMs as well, which I'm not even going to publish or give them the time of day. Apparently, I don't know football. I should go to Specsavers. I'm watching a different game. Vlasic is a flop. Vlasic is a flop. At the end of the day, the squad what we're using, Vlasic needs to be playing instead of Masuaku. He didn't offer us nothing today when he come on, and I feel if we had a chance, if we had a chance going in the box, at least Vlasic gets in there. What did Masuaku just kept passing the ball backwards to Creswell whenever he got the ball? Like I said, I've got Mike coming on tomorrow, which I'm really looking. Mike Hatcher, he's been on here. Okay, James, I'll come on for 10 minutes. 1 second. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna go for 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go because I've got Mike on tomorrow. I'm not sitting here turning into a I'm feeling positive. Like like where we are in the league. This is just like a one-off. So I'm not gonna sit. I just want to do an analysis. But the one player I really want to talk about who seems to be going under the radar at the minute is Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio, apart from his goal at Palace, he has not offered us nothing in all these games. Yeah. Sorry, James. I'm just going to go on for 10 minutes.
I'm doing it. That's right, mate. That's what I'm doing at 10 o'clock anyway. So
yeah, no. But no, obviously, what's happened today? I know a few people were like high rate and with Diop and Dawson, but you can understand where I'm coming from with regards to Vlasic. He's become the scapegoat today, which I'm more frustrated about. But I just wanted your. I know he didn't offer, but he offered more than what Lanzini did today.
Yeah. Listen. I can sort of understand your point of view when what you just said there about Arthur coming on, playing in that same position. If you change the system, then I can understand it. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I thought Vlasic weren't all that today. In my opinion, I thought he weren't all that. But I don't think there was a lot of players who weren't all that. I thought Kafal was shocking. Yeah. Kafal was another one who got away with murder. I thought. I thought Diop was shocking and all. There's a lot of shocking performances.
What did you think of Dawson today? Because Dawson saying that you can't really. He tried, but even he was miscontrolling the ball today. And
do you know what made me laugh?
Go on.
What made me laugh? Right, you got to laugh at this. When he goes up front, or he's like, towards the end of the game, right? He's holding the ball up better than Antonio was.
Yeah.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
He was brilliant up top, but he can't defend. But the problem is, Andy, let's put it this way, right? We've got a £2.2 million player in Dawson, who we all
Yeah.
know that's what he is. Right.
Yeah.
So if he don't perform, then we can sort of use that and go, well, look what he is. He's a £2.2 million player.
Yeah.
With other players, it's not so you can't give them that rope. Do you know what I mean? Like Diop, Vlasic, other players who of that ilk. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even Fab today, like, and I thought Fab's been brilliant this season. I thought he was like the third goal. I agree with you, mate, 100%. He goes down too low, too
Well, no,
soon.
it's not so much. It's not so that much, mate. He stopped running. He sprinted out and then stopped, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Here, Harrison, have more of the goal to aim at."
Yeah.
Do you know what I think he could have got there. I honestly think he could have got
And
there if he sprinted.
I don't think the first goal, mate. I think the first goal, if that's Ariola, I think he saves that. Because he actually goes through Fab. If you watch it back again.
It was a good finish, though. A good strike of the ball. It's a good strike.
It's a great shot, but it's not like there were no players in front of him. He could see the ball coming. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it weren't like there was players in his way, so to speak. But
I think this, the game today, it really catched up with Aaron Creswell today. Everyone praised him how well he played for 90 minutes on Wednesday. I think them games thick and fast has really done it. To be perfectly honest, the substitutions, James. Obviously, I'm not gonna. I just didn't get them. I really didn't get them.
yeah. Not do I, mate. Not do I. Honestly, I do not. I would like to sit with Moyes and say, why have you took Pablo Fornals off when he came out second half and he was like a man possessed?
Do you agree with Andrew's comment here? Look, do you reckon he's doing it not just for someone to buy him, but to point to David Gold and not saying this is what I've got to bring on? Do you reckon it was that as well?
There is a major problem, mate. Yeah, right. And I don't know what it is. It's like a shift of power. It's either Moyes wants the players and the board won't sanction it, or the board just ain't giving him the right money for what he needs. It's just one or the other. Like
I was talking obviously off air, and obviously Nicky and Ryan and all that done it on their post match reaction. Obviously, I was filming it, and I sort of agree with what they're saying as well. Moyes is saying the bids are in, but a lot of clubs are probably still reluctant to sell him as well. But like you said, it's Moyes is being stubborn as well. He doesn't want to just have anyone in. But I think we might have to resort to second and third choice as well if the first choice are not going to sell.
Well, Andy, listen, you've been a fan for a hell of a long time, like me, right? And like a lot of people in the chat, right? We've had to deal with Benny McCarthy and other people who have been absolutely shocking at this club. We need players at this club. Like, what makes me laugh is when West Ham are fighting relegation. I see a point there from Russ, and I understand what Russ is saying about staying up, but we should be progressing fast. And when you're relying on Andre Yarmolenko and Arthur Mazuaku to come on and change a game, I'm sorry, but that's unacceptable. They don't change a game anytime. So who thinks they're going to come on and change the game today?
See, I've just had a look who was on the bench as well. Like, you would rather Fredericks come on than Mazuaku. If you're going to change it, if you want to go with pace, bring Fredericks on. To offer something different. At least with Fredericks, you know what you know what you're going to get. But no, it's.
A lot of these players shouldn't be here, Andy. Like, let's be honest, Yarmolenko shouldn't be here. Arthur definitely shouldn't be here. Who else is there? I know everyone says about Fredericks. Yeah, I understand the pace factor, but he's another one who really, if we're going to progress, are you telling me Ashby couldn't do a better job than Fredericks? I think Ashby's like a very good.
Ashby went on the bench today. I think he played.
Yeah.
I think he played Friday, but obviously he's had COVID as well, so it could have been.
It's just a lot. It's just a major kick in the mouth, isn't it, today?
But like you said though, mate, it's even if Moyes didn't even want to change it, didn't even realise he was on the bench today. I've got to admit, I didn't really check it. It's Okoflex. He's smashing it for the under 23s. Why not bring him on and put him on left wing? That's where he plays for the under 23s. I'm not.
Moyes needs to get criticised tonight. Like, people keep knocking the players. Have a look at Moyes tonight and say, because I'm going to be doing a player ratings later on tonight, and Moyes is going to get it big time because I feel Moyes really took the piss taken off Pablo Fornals. I thought Pablo Fornals, and you know, Andy, like, you've known me over the last year, and you know that Fornals hasn't always been my cup of tea, but I will back this kid up today. I thought he was excellent coming out in the second half. He was right up for it. And he looked pissed off when he got subbed. He really did.
I actually want to give a mention as well, because I know you've got a show. It's Jared Bowen, because he is getting absolute pelters on Instagram because of his miss. and he's had to come out and apologise. And even Declan Rice has commented saying we wouldn't be where we are without you. And West Ham fans are literally calling him shit for missing that chance.
Nah,
Don't get me wrong, I'm gutted in it. These plastic fans, I'm sorry, I'm going on a rant as well.
and
These
that is the
plastic,
one thing I don't want to see happen. Right,
yeah,
you can't knock his confidence like that. He's been amazing, mate. Where would we be, Andy, without him?
I know. Yeah, I agree with what Russ is saying. Look, as reality with COVID, buying before selling, only 6 clubs in the Premier League have bought. Yeah, I agree. I think it is going to be that. But no, James, thanks for coming on. I'm going to do a post match tomorrow, but I just wanted to come on. I apologise if it seems like I'm being really aggressive. I don't mean to come off aggressive. I'm really
You're
frustrated
passionate,
with
mate. You're allowed to be passionate,
I'm,
mate.
I'm frustrated with the game, but I sort of understand now. You sort of maybe when you're writing stuff, you can sort of come
It's an
across a
hard
bit
one to take.
aggressive.
It's
It's
an hard
hard
one
to.
to take. It is hard to take today, mate.
This
I'll
is
be honest with you, Andy.
this is hurting more than Man United one. The
Yeah, 100%
Man
agree.
United. This is hurting more.
Yeah.
But no, I just wanted to come on. I'm not saying Nikola Vlasic hasn't that's the way it come across, but
No.
the substitution really frustrated the hell out of me.
There's a lot of issues today, mate, and it ain't just the players. And I don't want to knock Moyes fully because I think he's done great
No,
things. But
but like you said, this is the thing. What people need to nip in the bud. Like everyone's still frustrated now and tomorrow, but come Tuesday morning, people need to forget about this result and move on to Man United. If this stays negative, I understand where people's coming from, but like the Leeds game I'm on about, people
but
need to
let me
forget
ask you this
about.
though, Andy. Right, let me ask you
Yeah,
this: if there's no signing
yeah,
next
I
week,
agree. I
you
think
can
we need
see,
two. We need two before Man United.
yeah, like because then I can understand the frustration. Like people are saying, like, what is going on? And I understand with COVID, I understand with other teams, but this is West Ham United Football Club. If Everton
Yeah,
can do it, Newcastle can do it.
yeah, no, that's
We
what
can do
I
it.
agree with what you're saying. But what I mean is, with regards to the league result,
Yeah.
we can't
Oh yeah.
sit here moping around like literally like tomorrow because a lot of channels are probably doing their reaction tomorrow. But come Tuesday morning, we need to get that out of the mind. We've potentially got Zuma coming back.
What did you think of Moyes' interview? Have you seen Moyes' interview?
No, I haven't read it yet.
When you have a
I would
read
have.
of it and when you ever listen to it, he sort of really puts it down to the Norwich game, the reason why we lost today, which I thought is a very lame excuse.
Everyone else is doing it though, James.
Yeah, I
We've played
agree.
the most football out of everyone else. I
Yeah,
think apart from Norwich, I think we've had one game called off for postponement. I think
that's it.
just think
Norwich,
of
yeah.
everyone else. No one else has. Liverpool,
I think
Tottenham have had 4 or whatever, but do you know what I mean? There's a lot.
Leeds have only played twice in this year, so whatever
Yeah.
that is, like how
Yeah,
many
I
days
agree,
that is.
Simon. I agree for both of us. Shall we forget about this weekend?
Yeah,
Like I said, thanks for everyone who's been watching. I'll be back tomorrow to do a full post match. I just wanted to come on and give my little reaction. Like I said, hope if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe. I've got exciting content coming up. I've got an interview. I just need to get it penciled in. It's a really good interview, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah. Oh, and City haven't either. Oh, Russ is giving a little deep. But yeah, James is going to do a show. So if anyone needs to know, go to E20 Zone TV. James is doing a show now with Mitchell. Thanks for everyone for tuning in, and I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, going to work, all happy. No, I'm joking. No, just everyone's probably had a couple of drinks today. Try and forget about it.
I'm on
And
dry
move on.
January, mate.
Yeah.
That's what I need a drink, but I can't have one to the end of the month. Oh,
Shall I make you feel better? I've had a bit of a mixture today. I've had a couple of vodka and oranges. I've had a couple of beers as well, just to make you feel a bit better. Yeah.
the joys of being fat, mate. That's why I'm doing dry January.
Yeah. I know. But
Take
no, thanks for everyone. James is going to go and do his show as well, and I'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Have a good evening. Take care, everyone. Cheers. Bye bye.
Bye all.